Hello, Mark Crossroad here. In my hands I've got today Stage 2 RBZ TaylorMade driver, or RBZ. Feels so wrong saying that. For all the Americans, in the UK we say Z. So RBZ for today's review. Let's give the TaylorMade white-headed with a few new flashes driver a bit of a hit and see if it's any good. Let's get stuck in. So guys, TaylorMade Stage 2 RBZ. Look, let's give this club a hit, see what it's all about. So lots of you know what the RBZ RocketBallZ stuff's all about. We've got not much of a difference this year. We've got the biggest difference in its appearance up top. Here, looking down at the white head, you've got this new triangular graphic, which is on the R1. And also on the Stage 2 here, RBZ, it's slightly different to the R1, but the same kind of principles. It's meant to help you aim up a little better, all those kind of things. Really, what it is it just looks a bit funky. Now, to be honest with you, I'm not I like the R1's look better than this look, where the previous models actually preferred it the other way around. The yellow to the grey, I think, is going to look really dated really quick, personally, but that is purely opinion. I'm not a great fan of how this one looks. I do like the look of R1 though. I think that looks really funky, but that's just how it looks. We've got the black face, white head, which does look nice. It's a big head, a little bit more aerodynamic, they're saying, with this shape on the bottom. Of aerodynamics really moved on that much since last year, but all companies do that. And we've got maybe a little bit of a change in the CG on this one, but again, they knew how CG worked Optimum last year to this year. It's Stage 2. Is it much difference to the first one? I think if you've already got an RBZ driver, really, I don't know if this one's going to be the one for you. This is quite a long club. I think it's 46 inches long. It's long. It's an inch longer than any other driver I've got off the rack, which is good for distance. You want a driver that's going to hit the ball further. Definitely a longer driver will help. I know when I put an inch on the top of my club, often I can get 2 to 5 miles an hour more club head speed out of it. The other question is, can you control a club that long, is the other question, which is why you need to be going and getting fitted for it and see if it helps you. You've got the changeable sleeve on this as well, which I think offers 8 different loft points from higher to lower. So obviously 80% of you lot have got the wrong loft on your driver, apparently. There you go, that woke you up. You're all wrong. Your lofts are wrong, according to TaylorMade. So they're going to give you 8 different options to try and find the optimum loft. Now, I like the optimum loft sleeve. I like having a lot of loft variables. It's good for fitting. If the customer needs to be playing around with that so much is another question. Right, let's give this bad boy a hit, see what it actually sounds and feels like. Here we go. Stage 2 RBZZ. Stage 2. Let's give it a hit. Okay, it feels strong off the face. It's loud. You know, it's an explosive big sound, which is... This club is all marketed around distance. That's the whole tagline with this. They make it longer for that. You might think it's tech in the head, but it's not tech in the head that no one else is doing. It's just a longer shaft. That's not a good or bad thing. That's just a fact. So let's give it another hit and see how it feels if I get another one. Caught that slightly off the bottom, but it's still flying nicely. It's a good flight on this one. Certainly no problem controlling this. This is a stiff shaft I've got in this one, just standard stiff. I've actually got it set up at the 10.5 lofts that I've just kept in the standard loft that it comes with. Let's give it another hit. Definitely not liking the colourway as much as R1. Get that more out the middle. And it's a good flight. You know, I do feel with this length of club, for me, I'm not the biggest hitter in the world by a long means. For me, I swing it around 100 miles an hour. I know with this club I could peak it up a little bit higher than that and squeeze some distance out of it. The question is if I could control a club this long. Well, for me, I feel like I could, but for you guys, certainly in lots of my fittings, the longer the club gets for people, often the harder it is to hit. Look, that is feeling really good, and I do like that length of shaft for me. Let me know what you think, guys. The changeable neck sleeve I like. The tagline that 80% of you have got the loft wrong, I think is slightly misleading, but anyway. Aerodynamic head, they're all pretty aerodynamic. Feels strong off the face. It's a nice big loud sound. You know, I'm in and out with loud sounds. Some drivers, I want them to have a loud sound. Sometimes I don't, because it's subject to my preconceptions of what I expect the club to do. You make your own decisions up with if you want it loud or not. This is a louder club, which is only good for making you feel like you are sending it a long distance. I'm not a big fan of the colourway on top. I don't like the yellow. I think yellow will date and look pretty ropey pretty quick. That is all personal opinion, though. The actual performance of the driver is pretty neat. It's a nice, friendly, big hitting head down by the ball. You know, it sits down there and looks quite big. It presents itself nicely to the ball, which I think is a good thing for anyone who wants a bit of help. So, RBZ Stage 2. It's not a massive moves and shakes from the last one. I think if you already got the old one, I think even TaylorMade would agree that is still a very good driver. But if you're looking at a new driver, game improvement, you can obviously get this spec'd up to whatever length you want, so don't work into the length too much. But if you're buying them off the rack, which lots of you obviously are if you're all getting completely wrong lofts, it is longer. Just make sure you can handle that length before you just enjoy those extra distance. Extra distance into the trees is not going to help you. Let me know what you think, guys. TaylorMade Stage 2 RBZ. Post comments down below. Love to hear what you got to say, and thanks for watching. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments. Love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show. Get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.